Hey there, Capricorn. Okay, so this is going to be a past, a present, a future reading. And what I'm doing here is I'm doing 3 different decks here. Let's see, is this coming in right? Hang on 1 second. I'm going to pause this for a minute. Okay, I thought I'm working with 2 different programs at once because I got the program I used to use no longer works properly. So a little complicated. I just want to make sure it seemed like it's working okay. All right, so we're going to do a deck for the past, and then I'm going to do a clarifier, and then the present and a clarifier, and then the future and a clarifier. So let's see. Let's look at the past. Let's see what happened in the past. Oh, I got 2. Okay, so we have the 5 of Swords and Strength. I'm going to keep these together because they came out together. Okay. Because the reason why I'm doing this way, different decks, because I don't want to just do one deck to clarify, because maybe I might need the same card to come out several times. Like I'm using an example, Page of Cups. Say if I need a Page of Cups and it came out once, I can't use it again. So I want to do it that way. So a Strength card with the 5 of Swords. Someone's it needs the strength to, it almost feels like to pursue something. The 5 of Swords is, look how they had like 4 swords around and 1 sword. Like, it's like the sword of truth here. I wonder something about a foundation or setting something up. I don't know. That's what I'm getting so far. And also these looks like little flags. They're like, they remind me of chiclets. There's something, I don't know, something standing out, like something to do with maybe some kind, or even post-it notes. If that makes sense. Someone having the strength to. Do you have somebody that likes to like write you little post-it notes? That might be something to. Okay, so here we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And we have the 4 swords. See the 4 swords here and the 4 swords with the extra sword. Someone trying to heal something, speaking the truth about healing something maybe. And it has something to do with, I don't know, why am I getting the notes? Okay, one more. Ah, the Tower. Shock. Surprise. And I'm also getting the word upheaval. There was like some kind of upheaval that took place. That someone is shocked by something that came out. Okay. So, what you don't see is the Wheel of Fortune, that this is something that was destined to happen in the past. Whatever happened in the past, it was supposed to happen. Is that weird or what, huh? Okay, let me get a charm on the Knight of Wands. Okay, we have the dog with the bone. So this is someone's not giving up on something. Someone's hanging on to something. It's like with dog with bone. You can't get that bone away from that dog. That dog wants that bone. Someone is determined about something. So we have a Knight of Wands that's determined to pursue something. Maybe pursue you. Or this was in the past. Someone is reminiscing about something here. Because look at this person here. You know, they looking out the window, but I almost get like they're staring at a picture. I keep on getting different things here. Up in their tree house by themselves. And it's kind of funny. They're up in the tree house, and it almost looks like this could actually be representative of this. Doesn't it look like that could be like the same thing? Falling off that tower? Okay. I'm getting a lot on this already. Jeez. Okay, so let's see about the 5 of Swords and the Strength. 2 cups. Now, 5s are always change anyway. So we have 2 cups. This is something to do about a partnership, a decision. And it could be what matters of the heart. Okay. And then the Knight of Wands. The 7 of Wands. This is, like climbing that mountain. She's ready. She's ready to climb that mountain. If you look at how many. Okay, so we have the 7 of Wands, but you could see like 6 wands sticking out, and she's had that other wand. Almost like I need to get that wand up there. I need to climb that mountain. Someone's determined to climb a mountain, determined to get somewhere. And we also had on that the dog with the bone. So someone's very determined to do something here, to heal a situation that might be shocking. Here's a 4 of Cups because they're is some kind of regret here. It feels like, okay, that I missed out on an opportunity here. I need to offer a cup. It could be an invitation coming in. Okay. And then, look at that. We have the 2 4s here now. Now the Tower. Aries, Scorpio energy. 3. Yes, because someone wants to, they might shock you, or they shocked, this is past energy. They might have shocked you with the fact that they wanted to collaborate, or there's something coming back in about that. Let's see. We have, look at the 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Swords, 4 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. There's something to do for, and of course, 444 is the angel number. So let me put this here. All right. So, and usually this interesting too, because the 4 of Pentacles is usually someone hanging on to something, someone determined. And that's what this Knight of Wands feels like too. So there's something that's destined to come back around that someone's been really thinking about. I don't know if you're aware of it or not. Okay. They might be planning on shocking. Oh, look at that. Meeting. Likely. Mature surprise. Okay, we have the Tower. That's a surprise. And this is, maybe this person comes in a little more mature, or they're going to act in a more mature way, and that's going to shock you. That could be, right? Okay. So that's the past energy. Let's see what might be happening in the present here. Let's look at the present cards. Healer of the ages. Someone is going, it's either you're going through a healing right now, or you are a healer, or there's something is being healed. And it has to do with the family, a healing in the family or the home, family situation. And we have, because of a broken heart, because some pain, some hurt, broken heart. And someone has a lot of anxiety over this. Okay. And what we don't see is the door to value. There is value in what's happening at this time, in the present, that someone might not be seeing, but it is there. Okay, so let's clarify this. Why is the Healer of Ages here in the present? Look at that. Another, there's a 4 again, the 4 of Swords. Someone definitely wants to heal something in the present. So there is going to be a healing taking place to do with the family, the home. And of course, this is a 4 too. Structure, bringing things together, a solid square. Look at this, the World, the ending for new beginnings, completing a cycle. And what about the broken heart? We have, look at that, the Page of Cups. So someone is coming in with an offer, an apology, and they might be very anxious about how you're going to feel about this, if you're going to accept this apology, or are you going to turn them away? Okay. And of course, the Page of Cups could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And then we have here, look, another 4. Jeez, holding on, not giving up. Someone realized the value of this connection and they're coming in. Look at this. Someone might be juggling something. They could be going back and forth in their mind about how to do this. The 2 of Pentacles is twos are always decisions. Trying to make a decision on how to make this work, it feels like. But someone is really wanting this. It just feels like I'm also getting the word box, like the 4 will be a box, a structure. There's so many 4s in this reading. It's unbelievable. Okay, so let me get a charm on this Page of Cups. Could also be a child coming towards someone younger. There's going to be a surprise with this, though. Yeah, there's good news coming. We got Pegasus. Good news is coming. Okay, let's get the word on that. Lover. Confused TikTok. Okay, so in the present, you got maybe a lover returning to try to heal a broken heart. I'm trying to come back around here to speak their truth, to heal a situation. They don't want to let this go. Okay. So now let's see what might happen in the future. What might we get in this future for this? Recognition and reward. This is the 3. This would be like 3 of Pentacles, bringing something together. Recognition and reward for something. Okay. And we have moving on. So someone might be getting recognized for something and they're moving on. This could be someone receives their recognition and they move on to another job, another business. That could be for some. Or six could be Six of Swords moving to something. So we have movement, choices, decisions. Someone might be making a decision to move on. And then we have conflict and defeat. Because of conflict and defeat, okay, 5 is change anyway. And we got the truth. Okay, so this would be more like a judgment, maybe. Someone speaking the truth. Something coming out. Yeah, someone wants to speak the truth. We keep on getting something. We get the 4 of Swords here twice. So that is someone wanting to speak the truth. Someone feels very strongly about something is what I'm getting here. And there might be someone is either worried about the conflict and defeat, or someone might be experiencing that in the future. Okay, let's see about this recognition and reward. What's that all about? The 8 of Cups. Someone's moving on for something. Maybe they're moving on to get the recognition and reward because maybe they weren't getting it. So it's like, okay, this is not working. I have to move on because there's definitely a moving on. We got moving on. We got movement. And then we have the 8 of Cups here. So yeah, someone's definitely moving on from something. Let's see about these choices, decisions we have here. The Emperor. So this could be an emperor, someone in charge, a boss, a leader, making this decision. It could be Aries, or it could just be someone saying, I'm taking control of a situation. And my decision is to move, to make a choice, make a decision. Now the conflict and defeat. Let's see about that. The 4 of Cups. Look at these 4s. Oh my gosh. Okay, so someone is, they might feel, okay, I missed out on an opportunity here. Feeling a lot of regret. Feeling like, oh, geez. I should have offered my cup and I didn't. I should have put more. Why did I not put something on this one? Isn't that weird? I missed this one. Okay, let me go back to it. Wow. Okay, why is this moving on here? The Knight of Wands. Ooh. Isn't it? We're in the same aisle too. Okay. So, and then we have here, look, 5 of Cups, regret, remorse. Someone really regrets what happened here. They're looking at the 3 cups they lost. They're not seeing the possibility of 2 cups that might bring something together here. Okay, let me get a charm on this Knight of Wands then. So we have a Knight of Wands that might be moving. We have a dog, faithful, loyal, unconditional love. Someone could be moving on with a Knight of Wands too. This would also could be someone that's very talented and they're not getting recognition where they're working, so they're moving on to something else. So we have your past life, admitted mystery. Okay, so in the past life, someone admitted something here that was a mystery. That makes sense. I mean, I don't know if you're going to know because it's past life, but some guys, sometimes if someone has been getting past life regressions done, you know things. And then when some of these readings come out, they make sense because it's tying it all together. I tell you, I highly recommend getting past life regression done. If you can find out something about a past life, it just helps so much on so many levels. You understand things better. That could be, maybe that's the mystery here, that someone admits something after they get a past life regression, maybe. Wow. Okay. But just talk this truth on something. Someone needs to speak their truth, to open up about something. Wow. But there is a door to value. Something's coming in here in the present. Someone might be just realizing they're not being recognized for their worth here, and they need to move on. There could be someone from the past regretting the decisions they make and wants to come back and try to start over, and you may or may not want that. And I also feel very strongly here that someone is not getting recognized for their worth as far as what they do for a living, and they're moving on because it's not right. Okay, so let's see what signs you could be dealing with. Placement in your chart, placement in other people's chart, past, present, and future. We have Capricorn. Look at that. Capricorn. Pisces. Aries. Aquarius. Cancer. and Libra. Okay, so placement in your chart, placement in other people's chart, past, present, and future. We have here Capricorn, Pisces, Aries, Aquarius, Cancer, and Libra. Now we'll do the letters for initials, first name, last name. If you get both someone's first and last initial and they have a middle name, you know that middle name. You get that initial also, all the better. Past, present, and future, also your own initials. Let's see what we get here. We have U, H. Actually, I'll put it up here so I don't knock them off the table here. U, H, E. You, he. Y. Hey, you, hey. Hey, you. W. O. S. N. K. G. L. Okay, so the letters we have for you today are U, H, E, Y, W, O, S, N, K, G, L. All right, guys, now remember, these are general readings. They are not personal readings. We'll just take the parts that resonate, leave the parts that don't. Thank you so much for all your love and support. I truly appreciate you guys. I love you so much. Thank you for your likes, your shares, subscribes, your comments, your super thanks, your donations. And thank you so much for choosing me to do your personal readings. I'm so honored. I'd love to connect with you guys. And I hope to see you all again real soon. Thank you so much.